The 12th and final principle of the first pillar of oneness new thought is that creative thought inspires creative action. And so there are some schools of thought that believe that the simple act of thinking about something creates everything. And we believe in that to some degree. However, what we know is that it's not enough to think alone. Sitting in a place and thinking about living a better life all day isn't enough to create a better life. In order for the system and the creative process of spirituality in oneness new thought to move itself forward and out into being requires spiritual action. And so when we cultivate our thinking, when we reach into how we choose to express and understand the universe around us, that is the first step in then allowing those ideas that may be new thoughts or thoughts that we've always had, and to bring those ideas into fuller expression through us and as us. Not because when we think we get it, we know we can do right, but because when we're inspired to move forward, we learn more. When we apply our principles and observe the effect that they have in our lives, we understand better how the spiritual law is acting upon our thinking and our being. It also invites us into an active sense of our spirituality as not simply being something that is cornered in one area of our life, that is segmented or distinct as something that we do to cultivate ourselves and then we go live a life. In fact, everything that we do spiritually must be with us as we think and choose and move and make decisions in the world. That is the inspiration that our faith gives us, and when we act upon it and when it's present in our decision making and the way we live our lives, that is spiritual action. And so we believe that spiritual thought inspires spiritual action, divine thought, divine action. This is not a passive faith where we expect some other force to do all the work. Instead, it's a faith that advises us that when we do the work and we do that work from a divine awareness and understanding in our own minds and in our own soul, that the soul of the universe creates based on those imperatives, based on those ideas and feelings. And when that goodness rises up in us, it is exponentially magnified by the presence and the power of the divine. God thinks with us and hears our thought and knows our thoughts because it is our thinking. However, God does not move into action on our behalf. God moves into action in co-creation alongside us, with us, as a shared experience of itself as us. And so that is the 12th and final core principle of the first pillar of oneness new thought. And I hope you'll take a look into the second, third, and fourth pillar of oneness new thought as well. Because when you put all of these pillars together, you lay a sturdy foundation upon which to build a spiritually potent and powerful life.